go. Welcome to 100% Lcfc. We're down here. Sorry, it is wet. I'm wondering if you can see where we are at the moment. We're down, obviously, just behind Mark's Electricals. We're just trying to get set up, and it's not very nice down here, is it, Jake? It's raining a lot. There.
Yeah, there we go.
So let's talk. Now we're set up.
Sort of.
What do you? Are we there? Get ready to bring your coats, Leicester fans, today, because it's absolutely lashing it down. I know we're early and kick-off's not for a bit. So, Jake, let's get cracking. Who do you think? We asked the fans.
There we go.
You asked the fans yesterday on our online poll who you thought was going to start with Vardy up front.
I think it was like 77% of people said that they wanted Slimani to start with Vardy, which I totally agree, because when we kick the ball up, sometimes we just kick it to Vardy, and the big defenders can get it easily, and it's just we just don't win it, and we lose the ball a lot. And I feel like that's why we don't have a lot of possession. But with Slimani, he wins the ball almost every time in the air, so it's just a obvious pick for me.
I'm a big fan of Ujoa, but I'm sort of going to say that Slimani looked like a much improved version of Ujoa when he was playing.
Yeah, he did. I think that's what the 30 million price tag was for, to win the ball, to get it down quickly from a hoof up. So
from a hoof up or a hoof up?
A hoof up, from kicking the ball in the air, and just he can win it and head it down, and then we can break easier.
Yeah, fantastic. So I think you said 77% of fans on the online poll voted that they thought Slimani will start. Yeah. I'm not sure. Okazaki not being in the team at all on Wednesday. I don't know if he was resting Okazaki or there was maybe a slight injury. But he wasn't even in the squad, was he?
No, and I feel sorry for Okazaki. I mean, he's put so much effort in this season so far, and I think he should have definitely been on instead of Ujoa. No offence to Ujoa, but Okazaki's put a lot more effort and looked a lot better this season so far. But maybe that he's resting him for today for a substitution or to start.
It could be. I mean, the midfield's going to be another interesting one. I'm not quite sure, I've got to be honest, if Mendes back in contention. I believe he might be, and I think Simpson is back in contention. So
I don't think you can put Mendy straight back in yet. Maybe take Almaty off halfway, or just like after the second half in the game.
Keep going. It's just the rain. It is raining a lot.
Yeah, because Almaty's did a good job, so I don't think you can just take him instantly off for Mendy. I think Mendy has to work his way back in slowly and prove his worth.
Let's hope we see from today Almaty. We'll ask the fans there. We've got some comments coming in, Jake. Should we just see if we can read some? Sorry, Jonathan says, morning boys, Slimani to start. Di Stevens says, cool in Groovy, come on you Blues. Ian says 3 points is an absolute must today. There's a great point. I mean, Ian goes on to say that 3 points is an absolute must today. I feel the same as you, Ian. I think today is a big game. I don't want to call it banana skin, but I think it was great to see us against Bruges on Wednesday play that well. I think today we really want 3 points, don't we? It's got to be 3 points.
Yeah, especially against Burnley. I think coming away from the Bruges game, Bruges are a good side. They're in the Champions League. They're not a pushover side. We just completely dominated them. And I think if we come out with the same mindset and the same passion that we did in that game, then I think we can easily get 3 points off Burnley, and I think we could make it like 3 or 4-0.
Yeah. So fans, we want to know. We're going to wrap up soon. Put in the comments in here. Don't forget we've got our normal competition, haven't we? We want to hear first goal scorer and the correct final score. Anybody who wins or gets it correct is going to win potentially some Peter's Pizzas, so that's nice. Jake, go on then. Predict, who do you think is going to score first, and what's the final score going to be today?
I think the final score, I think we're going to absolutely smash them after the Bruges game. I think it's going to be 5-0. I'm going to go for it. I think we're going to smash them 5-0. And I want Slimani to score first if he comes on, because I think that will really push him.
I think the fans, again, as ever, we're going to have a massive impact from the stands today. I think if the fans from minute one will be, I think after Wednesday's fantastic result, I think all the fans are going to be well up for it. So I think if we all get behind the team straight away, which I know they will, I'm like you, I think an early start. It's amazing against Bruges when they had that chance in the first 2 minutes. If they had scored that, it would have been a very different game. We know it. So let's get a goal early on. Let's back the fans. Thanks for all your comments. Keep going. It is raining today. It's not the nicest day out here in Leicester. come and find us if you see it outside the ground. We're normally outside the Blues Bar.
Yep.
Thank goodness they've renamed the Spurs Bar the Blues Bar. We're normally out there around 2ish. If you see myself, you see Jake,
Look out for the jacket.
look out for this thing, and come and say hello to us and let us know. We'll be doing a bit more live video later. So thanks for all your comments. Last couple too. Some shout outs here. We've got Dave Miles says Drinky first goal, Leicester 3-1. Neil Farr saying Morgan and 3-1 City. Come on. Ian says no way 5-0. But get lost. Could be 5-0, couldn't it? Comments coming in galore here. Luke says 2-0 and Slimani to score first. Jonathan is saying we can outscore anybody in the division. That could be 2. Deb Smith says 2-0 Vardy first. Mike Rowell says Vardy 3-1. You need your HD glasses to read that, don't you, Jake, in this rain? Get your coats on, get your Blue Army stuff on, because it is wet. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
How do you stop?